Right, early in the morning here at Nether's farm in Ohio at the Flint quarries, just getting started. You can see the long shadows of today right off the road here, and this is one of the first pits. You can see some of the material, and gonna work our way back through here and see what we can find. One of the premier flint gathering spots in the country. Been used here for really thousands of years. People have been collecting flint. This is in Ohio. My friend that collects artifacts in Pennsylvania has found many artifacts with this flint in central Pennsylvania. So that's just, you know, an example of how far some of this material has traveled over the years. Got the geese howling at me already. Birds chirping. I hear woodpeckers off in the distance. Gonna be a good day. There's a little dove in the woods. Let's go back and check and see what we can find. Just checking around, seeing where I might want to do a little bit of digging / pounding on some rocks. Got a big one over here, looks kind of cool. Just looking at the different material that's in different spots, and it's beautiful stuff here, that's for sure. Look at that. I mean, this just a nice little chunk of flint there. Got that going on. Found a couple surface finds other people left behind. You can see the colors of this rock, a lot of gray. I was looking for something a little more colorful, so hopefully I can find something with some reds in it or oranges. Look at that. May have to see what's going to happen with this. Looks like it's cracked up, so the nappers may not like it. Kind of has that rind on, reminiscent of what I saw at Saddle Mountain with the petrified wood. This piece here, let's just take a look. See, it just got nice and pretty color on it. Put that in the bucket. I'm gonna work on that piece and just kind of see what I can find down in this pit. Got safety glasses, got the gloves. We'll be set to roll. I'm gonna carry that over here to this other side and see what we can do. I'm just gonna walk over there, come back. Just a beautiful morning to be out here in Ohio. The birds chirping. A little bit of frost last night, I noticed. What is it, May something or another? We have some frost, so a little bit of cold. Had a nice campground. El Gato was with me, the adventure cat. Doesn't this look pretty? I think this is where we're kind of working, see what happens. What a big chunk. People have been chiseling off of that. Got the heavy clay here, looks like. Yeah, I think I will relocate over to this side and see what I can get off of this, if anything. Just working this piece here. Nice color on these things, just beautiful. You got the reds in that. This piece has little air pockets, so I'm sure the nappers wouldn't appreciate that. Getting a little collection going on here. It is definitely a tough material. Just look at these. I'm looking mainly for tumbling stuff, so I'm not too worried if it's nappable. So these little shards down here would tumble nicely. Just looking for the color plays as I go through here. But look at the color in this. I mean, we got some red, some pretty colors for sure. See how hard that's going to be to chip off of there. I mean, what I've been seeing is people just beating on the rocks without chisels and such. We're going to try and do what we got to do. Nice. I mean, it's just going to be a fun day. Something different, some fun in the sun. Let's see what we can do. Let's see if we can knock some of this loose. Got one chunk out. Some nice red color in that. Not sure how we're going to do this. But, I'd like to come over to here and get some of this. It's down there though. Let's just see if they knock it. That's all loose. Got some color on that one. I like that little shard. I'm going to go back in here a little bit behind it. So I was working that one piece and this came out. Has a nice color to it. I'm not sure how deep the red goes. Looks like it might just be on the surface. Goes through that side a little bit. But a nice piece. Just working on this. And you can see it's not the high quality that you'd hope for. It's got all the little fault lines going through there, fissure lines. I may move on to a different area, but this is just some fun stuff here. I mean, it's just pretty. You look around, this flint, it's just kind of an amazing color, some of it. I mean, that's just pretty basic there. Just different shards and pieces. Sun's coming up, gonna be a beautiful day. A lot of druzy on this too, so that's kind of neat. I mean, this is pretty cool looking stuff. There we got some druzy crystal on it. It's kind of cool. Just a lot of really pretty flint here in this area. Kind of having fun just finding little bits and pieces. Like I said, I'm looking for stuff to tumble on my way up to Lake Michigan or Lake Superior. Gonna look for some agates this week. And this was kind of on the way, a nice stopping point, so why not check it out. Like I say, it's just a beautiful, fun place to be. Nether's Farm here in Ohio. And digging the flint. Brought some obsidian for a gentleman that naps from, he has some great videos. Ron, I believe is his first name, but he has a lot of nice videos on flint napping for this area. Brought him some obsidian from Glass Buttes. I want to drop it off and give that to him as a gift. I figure if he likes to nap, it'll be a fun thing for him. But he has very interesting videos. I may post a link to some of them in the bottom there if you want to check out flint napping. He'd be the man to watch. But I'm gonna dig for a little bit, see what else I can find. I'm gonna break off this piece. Kind of crusty crustaceans. I say this right here holds very little value, I believe, to the nappers. It's very loose stuff. Just kind of, it's falling apart. You can see it's gonna be very hard for them to nap that out, but as far as tumbling material and such, might hold up. Might get some goodies out of there. Getting back into the harder area. Might actually go to another spot and look. Like I said, this just doesn't seem to be very hard. It does have some pretty color, but it's very fissure. Has a lot of fissures in it. It's an axe. Very neat. A little rainbow type thing going on here. I think that's going to look really nice polished up. The different layers, that quartz running through the corner there. Yeah. Nice. As we work our way into the pit. The pit. There's a board to put your praying knees on as you pray to the flint gods and see what you can get. But I myself am the tailings king. I don't know why, but I've seemed to find great things in people's tailings. Huge petrified wood at Saddle Mountain, some big blue at Walker Valley, and I'm having fun here. I don't need large chunks. I'm looking for tumbling and cutting material, so I'm having a good time. Makes it easy. Boom. Hey, I'll take the 2 points there. I'm gonna keep on looking, and everything sparkles. Look at this, it sparkles. That's just a big old chunk there, isn't it? Makes me want to whack it. I think I will. We'll see what's inside. It's all quartz in there. Actually a pretty nice piece. So we'll see what we're gonna do. We'll keep looking around. A lot of that gray flint, and I've collected some of that. Some of it's really nice, has a very nice cut to it. I'm gonna leave that there and just walk over here. Nice that the sun's coming out. I can see things a little bit more clearly. It's gonna be a beautiful day. Look at all this. It's just there. It's just there. Getting out, having some fun. And definitely enjoying it as we crawl down into the pit. Let's see what we can see down here, if anything is changing. So many little sparkly things. Like this piece is just all sparkled up. Looks a little bit different than the rest. Very cool. Into the pit. So people have been tunneling back underneath here. And I can see some decent material, but that's a lot of overburden there. I'm not keen to have that fall down on my head. That's for sure. This big one. Just a big flint boulder. This is what came off of it, apparently. Some nice yellow material here. It seems that that yellow is just kind of a sheen, though. It doesn't seem like it runs the whole way through a lot of it. Let's see if I can grab a piece. Like this right here, you can see that might go through. And it's just that little sheen on top. But still, very beautiful rocks here. I'll walk up. What is that? I don't know. I don't know why these are catching my attention. Look at that. Quartz, flint through the middle. Or chert. The combo rock. Neat. What is that? Nice colors, a little bit of quartz going down through the middle. I may end up liking that one. So I'm just kind of looking through everyone else's leverites, especially the nappers. I have no problem coming behind them because I don't need the big pieces that they do. And I can use some of the pieces that are quartz ridden because I'm going to cut up and go around it. Look at that. Kind of reminds me of being out on Glass Butte with the amount of material, the napping shards, is what it looks like through here almost. And just being out and seeing beautiful things. What is all this? What could it be? Flint? Look at that. I like this one. If it holds up under the cutting aspect. Look at all those little lines. But to cut that up and polish it. Ooh, more quartz. Kind of curious to see how that turns out. I'm going to keep that one. Kind of like it. Kind of like it. What is this? More. Huh. That's got the thicker layer of yellow on the top and side. More quartz going through it. Very, very cool. Look at that one. Where's my device? We're digging with fingers. I don't like that. Backstep. All right. Pluck it. More of that banded. Very neat. Very cool. I'm never one for gloves, even in the wintertime, so it's kind of awkward to see me wearing gloves. Ooh, look at that. I don't like it, but safety first, so we're going to do it. Oh, that quartz down to the middle. Fun stuff. Fun stuff. Huh. Kind of like the sitting branch there. We're going to grow up, and then we're going to go over. That's the plan. Kind of work down through here. People have been tunneling under those trees. Not sure why. I'm going to find out why. It must be something fun. Just going to keep looking, see what we can find. A lot of different material from out in Flint Ridge. This one is maybe one of my favorite ones. A lot of color going on here with the blues and orange and red. Some quartz crystals down here with some red tips. Very nice looking. I'll have to get a little micro close-up of that one. But I like that piece. We'll see how that works out for different things. Another piece here with a variety of colors going through the middle, kind of like that one. Once again, it has some quartz in it, so it's not a high quality napping one, but hey, I'll take it. See if we can cut it up, cab it, and see what it looks like. Different colors on that one. This has a nice color to it here. I'm not sure how hard this one's going to be. It just feels like it's not as hard as the rest, so we'll check that one out. Some more of the bluish pinkish one. I don't know, for some reason this is just a really nice color to me, this blue. I kind of like that. Look at that pale pink. And just a variety of colors. A little blue going through the middle of that one. I'll have fun with that, I'm sure. Just your basic material there. Some nice reds going into that one. I said this was all just a quick day at Nether's farm. Look at that. That'll be fun to clean up. Speaking of cleaning up, I actually had a chance to work on some just to see what it'd be like. And this is what I've come up with just playing around. I like this with that little like agate pocket in it. Some crystals in the middle. And like I said, this was all just a fun day playing with some new equipment. So, kind of like that. May not be the best polish on them. Like I say, it was just a real quick free-form polish. But I had a good time with it. So, that is what the material looks like. Once again, it's Nether's farm. Compliments of Roy Miller out there, who really hooked me up with some of these fine pieces. Appreciate that. I'll put a link to his website in the bottom. He's an expert napper and an expert in the area. I caught up with him mining his private claim, and he allowed me to pick some, so that was really nice.